Hey everyone! I recently started checking what stuff should I do in WoW retail before the midnight pre-patch. I was scrolling on, and then I saw this achievement. A Flash in the Void. This achievement grants you the title, Flickering, and requires you to open 100 flicker gates in delves around Kazilgar or Karesh. The problem here is that the flicker gates spawn randomly or 100% in bountiful delves. I thought to myself, damn, I'm gonna need 80 restored coffer keys. But then I realized I don't need to finish the whole delve. So then I started searching for the most effective method on how to farm these. Big thanks to this guy on Wowhead. Firstly, it's best if you do it on a delve tier 1, just so you can almost instantly kill the mobs. So basically, what you want to do is to go in, click the flicker gate, right click on your character and leave the delve. So I tried this strategy, but with different delves. I tried it in the Nightfall Sanctum and Takrathan Abyss. I did the Nightfall Sanctum runs before I have researched it in detail, and the delve wasn't bountiful. But that doesn't matter as much. Sure, you'll spend more time resetting the delve, but there may be some good delve scenarios that, even if the delve itself isn't bountiful, there is a lot of time to be saved. Maybe. Or maybe not. In case you farm the flicker gates on non-bountiful delves, the best way is to just go in and wait for the text, "A flicker gate has manifested within." This text always appears before the name of the delve does, so if you spawn and the name of the delve shows up first, you can instantly leave. Also, the footage of me running the Nightfall Sanctum got somehow corrupted, so here's a different Nightfall Sanctum run. So when I compare the two delves I did, I'd say that Takrathan Abyss was much better and easier. The flicker gates spawn relatively close to the spawn most of the time, and if you get the same scenario I got, there are these bubbles that give you movement speed. Sure, Nightfall Sanctum has a big high ground at the start, which can help you spot the flicker gates early on, but there are some that spawn near the end of the delve or at the very end. The furthest flicker gate in Takrathan Abyss was near the stone that grants you 1 extra life. Forgot the name of that. If you find a better delve, comment it below with the best scenario. I am really curious which one is the fastest. Also important to note that once you actually finish the bountiful delve, it stops being bountiful, so don't finish it if you want this achievement done as quick as possible. And in case you're asking, I had the Goblin Mischief scenario for Takrathan Abyss and Signal Noise for Nightfall Sanctum, but the footage for Nightfall Sanctum is the Chiron's Assault scenario from a bountiful delve, which is much better. And yeah, who knows if this achievement will be available once Midnight launches. Maybe. So yeah, that's the achievement guide. If I had to guess, it took me around 1 to 2 hours. But I did like 30 of the flicker gates on a non-bountiful delve, so it may take you even less. Now, try to answer this question of the day. Are you going to change your main for midnight? For me, I have become really diverse when it comes to having a main. I decided that I will have a different main every season just to spice things up and maybe learn other classes as well. For midnight, I'm going to be a survival hunter main. What about you? Let me know in the comments. As always, thank you so much for watching the video, like it if you liked it, and make sure to throw a freezing trap on the subscribe button and bell button as well. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later!